Hey everyone, what's going on? I'm Jay Sims, and after a little bit of a break to visit Pompeii in ancient Rome, we are back in Keltenfels. I did take a first look at the game Pompeii the Legacy. Demo is available as part of the Steam Next Fest. I like to do at least one game of a showcase on the upcoming games. I picked Pompeii the Legacy, so I've got the demo play up. If you want to check that out, I will link to it at the end of this episode. I'll actually put an end card in. I should probably start doing that anyway. But go ahead and check that out. It's a pretty cool game. It's not organic like this one. It's on a grid, so that was a bit of an adjustment. In terms of Keltenfels, what are we doing right now? We are hosting a bread fair. We are also building some walls, which I'm not entirely sure I'm happy with the way they're turning out, or they're going to be turning out. What's this guy doing? Is he building, or is he lost? He looks confused. Huh, well, anyway. We are building walls. We have iron ore for the elders. I don't know if I really want to take that because I've failed a few times at giving them their iron ore. Let's see if we can find the iron ore here. That's coal. Because you have to have, let's see, accumulate 150. Says we have 100. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Why not? We'll see what we can do about getting that and actually achieving that. But we got a list over here, and it's getting bigger all the time. So let's take a look at our iron production here. See how that's doing. The iron deposit is working fine. They are producing 6 out of 100. So they're not doing bad. I'm just not entirely sure it's going to a warehouse. I think I put it in a warehouse. Iron ore, yeah, right here. So we can stock the maximum. Which I think is 100. I hope it's more than 100, actually. I think that might just be what we have. But we're going to try again, and hopefully we don't fail again. In terms of our bread fair, we have to get our happiness up to 75%. We're right at 65 right now. I believe that is going up. Well, it just went down one. Happiness needs events. So events are causing them to be unhappy for some reason. Not entirely sure why. But it went back up to 65%. We did drop our taxes, so we're going to be losing a little bit of money. This house is upgrading, I believe. Patrol coverage. Light fortifications. We're almost there. We've got, I want to say, if I can find it, I can't see what it says. It's small here. Buildings. Yeah, it doesn't list houses. in here, which is unfortunate. I think we do actually have some medium density houses. See, that's so small I can't see it. It might be one. Selling iron ore. Kind of worried about that. But we're not building our fence like I thought we would. Maybe I have to increase the patrol coverage here. Resources missing. Missing stone. Oh, that's a house. What an idiot. Village watchtower. Kind of wondering if I put another watchtower in here, if we would be able to get that. Looks like we got people coming in for a village fair. We got 3 unemployed villagers. Commoner resident. Should be a commoner. Oh, she's a serf. Yeah, we're kind of broke right now, so we can't promote anybody. Hopefully the stuff doesn't start downgrading. Alright, we got delighted visitors. There we go. Some of the visitors had a great time and cheered up your villagers. Okay. Well, good. I'm glad people are having a good time here. We got a couple new people we can add to our... I wonder why this isn't building. Alright, what's this right here? Village fortification. It's 30. Interesting. It's very interesting. Things seem to be going along and stalling all at the same time. Oh, look what we have. We're listing village fortification, and it's starting to show up here. So this is considered fortified. These houses are considered fortified. I do believe. So I'm going to let these guys do their thing for the time being. They're going to build. I may want to turn on my stone production here. We've got a stonemason's hut. Produces stone. But where did our... Where did our stone quarry go? I know I built another one. These are going to be capable of upgrading. I just have to add some beautification to it. See if we can get both of them in on this. Okay. Oh, I can't build the rose bush because I'm too broke. That's kind of funny. But at some point, we're going to have to increase our taxes. We're almost up to 73%, so there's that. Colton Falls is a busy place right now. Stonecutter's Camp, which is working fine. It's producing stone, so I know I've got more than one Stonecutter's Camp. Something just happened here. We've got delighted visitors again. And 6 days until we can increase the amount here. Current amount 100. I don't think they're putting it where it needs to be here. Let's see if we can find another warehouse to put stone in. It says 3 here. Or iron ore, sorry. Let's put some in here too. If I can find it. Maybe I can't. Guess I can't. Which is unfortunate. Got 4 days here. 81% on the happiness. Alright. Is this being built at all? It is not. I can't even click on it, so... refined food shortage. We shouldn't have a refined food shortage. Got bread here. We've got meat that's coming in here. And we got plenty of it right there. Refined food. We're selling everything over 100. I might want to drop that down a little bit. Let's do 90 so we're getting more. And then the iron ore, I might actually be selling that. Iron ore. Nope. It says stockpile. And we got 143. So we should be able to... Oh. We should be able to complete this. It's kind of strange that we're not. All right, iron ore. Stock maximum. Alright. I think I have one more. One more warehouse around here somewhere. Just not entirely sure where it would be. It's a problem when you take breaks from games is you kind of forget. Where things are. Okay, sheep farm. Just want to make sure that we've got all of our slots filled. Paved roads. We are working on the roads. Yeah, and the ore wasn't delivered, so that's the last time I'm going to try that. We've also got this trade for mystery tax, which is trade 1,000 with Davenport, which I don't think I've really made much progress on at all. We got delighted visitors. There's only one day left for the fair to be over. And we'll accomplish that. Lumber camp. I don't want our lumber to get too low here. Alright, I'm going to unpause the production here of this. There's our Merry Fair. Alright, it says they're full. That's why I paused it in the first place. It says they're full, but not entirely sure about that. Alright, we had a Merry Fair. Fantastic. If I'm reading that right, it says 1. Oh, it says 6. Alright, I had to lean pretty heavy into that. But I think the reason why we're missing raw materials is because what is this here? Stonemason's hut. Warehouse. We don't have any more unemployed people to put in there. All right, stone, polished stone. Planks. The paver needs stone to pave the roads. He's paving in the wrong direction. I wanted him to go down through the town down here, but oh, they are. They're working on it. They're getting there, but if we don't have the stone, we're kind of out of luck. May have to look for some more stone out here somewhere and build myself another stonemason's hut just to kind of ramp up the production here. There's stone here, right in the middle of our wheat farm. So I'm thinking if I put a stonemason's hut over here, we might just Stonecutter's Camp produces stone. Outside of territory. Awesome. I don't want to build it in the sheep farm. I don't want to build it too close to these houses. But this has negative impact here. So if I put it right here, I'm pretty sure I built another... There's another Stonecutter's Camp right there. I think it's just a matter of collecting the resources that we need. But right now I'm going to bump up the taxes just a little bit. What do we have here? Decrease the cost of every mandate. Decrease the time of every mandate. Then we could do stonework promotion. Yields of stone, iron ore, gold ore are improved by 100%. There we go. Okay. There's that. And then we can increase the taxation a little bit. We got 111% happiness. So if we bump that up and that, it shouldn't really have much of a negative effect. And all that. We were still getting a ton of immigrants. Got labor, splendor, no access to services. Maybe I should build another church. Well, let's get these people employed. Here. Alright, we could assign a butcher, a forager, which we really don't need, a hunter, another hunter. Oh, we don't have enough people. No resources to extract. Stonemason. All right. I really wish missing raw materials. Yeah, it's because the hunter's hut is full. I know that doesn't have anything to do with it. No resources to extract. A lumber camp. Did I not assign it? Let's try and paint here. Wood cutting. There. Alright. So I think the issue was I didn't have this assigned to extract resources. So we'll cut down all of these trees. That'll give them plenty of resources to extract. And it looks like we've got more stone right here. Oops. So another stone cutter's camp up here might not be a bad idea. Oops. Yeah, there's stone right here, so let's do that. Can I add it? Hang on. Stonecutter's camp. Oh, I don't have the cash now. Now I do. Go ahead and build it. Another Stonecutter's camp right there. We're going to have to find some people to work there, but we've got a pretty positive influx of people, so... Hunter's hut. Uh-oh. No resources to extract, so we gotta paint some... Can I purchase this for 100? I don't have 100. And I can't go outside the territory either if I want to try and... Yeah, I can't go over here, unfortunately. What about up here? Nope. I gotta find places that I actually own that have the resources that I need, which is pigs to hunt. I own over here. Do I own this? Not yet. Whoop. Nothing over here. So they'll hunt there. And then eventually I should probably purchase this. Running out of resources here. Got Labor Splendor. This is building our house. Alright, so we need to work on more refined foods, food production. We've got a butchery that makes meat. Hunter's hut, a wheat farm, windmill, hop farm, and a brewery. We've got all that. Goods production, common wares workshop, tailor's workshop, weaver's hut. Common decorations. So what do we need? We need 100 to unlock this. Which will give us milk. I don't know if milk is considered a refined food. Then we need 150 for that. Tavern, kitchen, mining taxes. Alright, well, Calton Fells is going to work, and I will be back when something happens. Alright, we got the chance to do something with wool here. I have failed at this many times, so I am not going to, let's see. Let's try this here. It failed. I've got 150 wool, so no. I'm not going to bother with that. Our roads are being paved pretty good. If you look down here, it says increase 10 houses to medium density, currently 11. So I'm not entirely sure why. We haven't achieved that yet. Unless it's because they're being built. or because the roads haven't been paved. But they've got good patrol coverage. And light fortifications. Our walls are done for the most part. Let's continue on with this. I don't know if I really like how it's looking, but I'm gonna continue on with it nonetheless. I don't really like the palisade look here. So we'll continue it out there. And then I'm going to add a guard location, which is this right here. And then I could probably add more. I mean, these guys have good patrol coverage. These guys don't over here. See if we can get all three of them. I don't think I can. Oh, hold up. There we go. There's a guard location. Now we've got 12. Look at all these people. So we've got 8 new people. Let's look at promoting some people here. There we go. Promoted a couple more. Damn, look at all these people coming in. Alright, now we can go through and increase the amount of people we have working here. We lost our bailiff. How does that work? Well, we should probably... I don't have any miners either. Wow. Now we have 3 tailors. I need a bailiff, so I'm gonna have to keep one person set aside for a bailiff. Manor house, bailiff's office, click to assign a bailiff. Phyllis, whoa, there you go. You're now assigned as a bailiff, Phyllis. I don't understand why we're not getting the Prestigious Burg Part 2. Seems we have the housing requirements. 14. No access to rustic foods either. My people are starving. There's a whole lot going on here. Sheep farm. Iron ore. All right. resident citizen for this. What's this? High quality housing? We should probably get a commoner in here. See, I think that's the problem, is like I can't keep up with promotions here. But I've been moving around, watching things, taking a look here. We got a stonecutter's camp, so I'm going to edit this. I guess I can edit it. What if I built another watch? Let's that's the watch post right there. Manor house. We can add Great Hall, Bailiff's Office, watch post. We already have a watch post here. Interesting. But our pavers are starting to make their way down here, which is a good thing. So, rustic food and refined food. Meat, bread, and cheese, and berries, fish, and vegetables. They should have plenty of all of that. Okay, and we can add you here. Wow, that really did build that up pretty quick. I guess it doesn't count as light fortifications, even though this... Put a guard right here. And we can put the entranceway right here. Apply changes. We'll put that like that. I'm just going to leave that as is for now. I don't know if this is making any bit of difference whatsoever. I think I might have something set on hold. Driving community. Oh, we got it. We got it. We got it. There we go. All right. All right. Well, we're now a prestigious burg part 2. Now we got to fix all the problems that we're having here. But that's going to be for the next episode. It's kind of a mess of an episode, I'd say. I mean, we kind of just fumbled the way through the episode and accomplished the prestigious Berg thing, but we're gonna have to keep things going in order to make any more progress. There's got to be something else coming up, so we'll see what the next challenge is. I think the next challenge is going to have to be trying to figure out how to get a sunshine is approaching my village. Okay. I guess we'll see what that's all about. He's got a ways to go, so I'm going to pause here and let him show up and see what he wants in the next one. Anyway, if you guys like the episode, hit the like button. That'll help the growing channel in this video get some exposure with the algorithm. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Any advice you could have, I'm more than willing to take. If you take a look at what we're doing right here, let me know what your thoughts are. Hope you enjoyed the episode. I am Jay Sims. We will see you for part number 15, I believe. Whatever the next number is. Have a good day.